Hello, everyone. What you're seeing here is a print plate, a piece of artwork from the source that Critchley has used for the end illustration in chapter 2, is Humor Human, in his book on humor. Now, this suggests the idea of humans turning into animals, which, of course, would create human anxiety. Remember the relief theory of humor? So read this carefully. If you've taken a humanities class, you might like this. If you've taken philosophy, you might like this, or history even. He really goes wide-ranging to prove his point here. One of them is that humans are anxious about seeing other humans act like animals, and humans feel often superior if the animal is acting human and is stupid, or anxious, remember relief theory again, if the animal is acting smarter. Let me illustrate with something I put here on canvas. This is the comedian Whoopi Goldberg. Back when she was doing stand-up, she doesn't anymore, she does some talk show. But this is when she was at her best. She's from San Diego, by the way. And she used to wash dishes at the Gathering, I think, before she made her real breakthrough in stand-up, which, of course, led to her Oscar for a role in The Color Purple. So, and her TV career as well. First parrot joke, second parrot joke. And I'm putting these in here to illustrate for you what Critchley's saying. So here they are, down here on the web links list. The first parrot joke has a punchline where the parrot is smarter than the human, and that causes anxiety. So think of the relief theory of humor. Remember that one? Pent-up energy, something the audience is nervous about even before hearing the joke. So classic relief theory stuff, if the parrot is smarter than the human. Now, the second parrot joke that I showed you over here on YouTube, the second one shows that the human is smarter than the parrot. So the punchline gets a laugh because of superiority theory, or feeling superior. And so you see two jokes by the same stand-up comic using the same animal, yet the reasons for getting a laugh are totally different between the two jokes. First one speaks to human anxieties about animals maybe being smarter. The second one gets a laugh out of superiority of the humans being smarter. Again, so keep those in mind. And take a look at them either before or after you read the chapter. And that, of course, is chapter 2. And it's right, here's the other illustration, by the way. This is at the front end of the chapter. Same source, I guess. So here it is. Give it a slow, careful read. And stay with him on this. I know this is a lot more challenging a piece of reading than Weston's A Rule Book for Arguments, because Weston just spits out these rules for argument. Pretty handy, pretty user-friendly, but this is a more in-depth discussion, the type of discussion you'll want to mount as you write more for this class. By the way, he does list his sources. And he gets you thinking. So give him a read. Take your time. A lot of what you read is enjoyable in here. I would argue anyway that he uses a variety of sources, and some of them are pretty creatively used. So keep that in mind. And also what we have cooking this week is first a discussion. Also, the last paragraph is due, which is on Critchley. And in the discussion, I ask you to Google to your heart's content, as long as you can find an animal joke one of your classmates hasn't already posted. And then, of course, the analysis part is in the responding instructions, just like last week. Have fun with that. That's due Wednesday. Also due, of course, is the last of the paragraph assignments, this one on Critchley. And you're going to just go back to what you probably noticed in the reading questions last week, what Critchley says about jokes in general. So keep an eye on that for Wednesday. And as we go further into chapter 2, there are the reading questions due Friday. And when you're done with those, either Friday or Saturday, whenever you finish with the reading questions, give a read to the extended argument analysis number 2 assignment. And I'll talk a little bit more about it next week. We'll talk then.